Well, Nelson, it's great to have you in Seattle. How have you found your first month or two here? How do you like it?
In the first place, I'm very thankful for being here in Seattle. The first month, I've been very happy to be part of this family and happy about what's still ahead, and continue to work at the maximum.
I remember your first game and you said the fans were so good. Why were you surprised at how good this Seattle fan base is?
Because I had heard the league was very good. I was also told the Seattle fan base is the best, but the atmosphere and how I experienced it, it surprised me in the best way.
What was the feeling coming onto the field, making your debut? How much did you expect from the first game?
La verdad que me motivó mucho. Truth is that it motivated me a lot. The way the team received me, all the team management, the fans, it was amazing how it's said in English. It was something very, very good.
And why Seattle? You've played with big clubs for a long time. 15 years you've played in 2 World Cups, Paraguay, your national team. Why did you want to come here to Seattle?
Because it was always a dream for me to play in the US, and now it's the best moment to come. I'm not old, and I can contribute a lot. In Seattle, well, because it's one of the best in the league. Besides, the coach already wanted me for about 3-4 years, so my decision was always to, in case of coming to the US, to come to Seattle.
And let's go back to the start. You were very young when you first started playing in your home country, in Paraguay. I read the story that to make it as a soccer player, you had to live in the stadium of your first club. Is that right?
Yes, that's true. That's the story being told. Some exaggerate a little bit, others less. But the story is that I come from a small village and went to the capital. Since I didn't have money for an apartment, I lived under the stadium bleachers.
How hard was that for you? How hard was it to do that, to have the opportunity?
Well, hard. Nothing is easy in life, but I also didn't see it as too difficult. It was part of a career, part of pursuing a dream. For me, I always wanted to be a professional soccer player, and that was part of my path.
How long did you have to be away from your family with your first club before you got the opportunity to move to Europe?
Bueno, yo salí con 15 años de mi pueblo. Well, I left when I was 15 years old. I left the village and haven't been back since. I waited 3 years without seeing my family until I conquered the dream.
What did your family think that you would leave home at 15? What did your mum and dad think?
My mom first said no. I was good at school too, and so she thought I should not have left school. My dad said that if my dream was to be a soccer player, then he was going to support, but they didn't want me to leave home.
Did you ever doubt that this would work? Did you think it was all going to work out, that you would be living at the stadium of your club and thinking, well, maybe I can be a professional, maybe not? Is it all worth it? Did you doubt that?
Never. I never had any doubts. But many of my colleagues, we were like 30 living under the bleachers, and after 2-3 weeks, all of them were gone. We were only 4 remaining. I always trusted that I was going to be a professional soccer player.
And it is welcome to Seattle from Nelson Valdez. How about that for a first impression?